Hi, this is Mrinal and welcome to my channel. Here I make videos about books, reading, writing and journaling. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already. Have fun learning with me. We all know that reading is essential in life. Our parents, teachers, mentors could have all suggested us to start reading because it has multiple benefits in the long run. However, we all know the struggles of reading, right? It begins right from picking up a good book to read, to actually keeping our eyes wide open to endure it till the very end. Keeping all these trifles in mind, I have come up with a list of books which I think a new reader should start their reading journey with. And I have also made sure that it is an easy and interesting read for each and every person. So let's begin. The first book we have in here is Tuesdays with Morrie by Mitch Albom. This book is a testimony in which Mitch writes about the last days he gets to spend with his old psychology professor, Morrie, and is a very delightful and a heartwarming read that would surely change the way you look at life. Yes, this book does fall under the category of self-help books, and I myself am not a fan of self-help books, but this one, it touched me and ablaze me with values and compassion. In this book, they talk about relationships, friendships, work, growing old, death, and almost everything about life, while Morrie bids this beautiful earth a goodbye. Mitch describes these crucial days as a final exam in the last class of his old professor Morrie, whose only student was nobody else but Mitch. This would be a simple and an inspiring read, and in my opinion, the best book to begin with. The next one we have in here is Malgudi Days by R.K. Narayan. Talk about Indian literature, and we are talking about R.K. Narayan. Our childhood stories are incomplete without his work. His collection of short stories, Malgudi Days, is a revered work of art full of exciting and indulging stories, many of which you would recognize from your textbooks or the stories your grandma tells you or the ones you yourself could have seen in the television adaptation of Malgudi Days. It is impossible to not know about these short stories based in the small fictitious town of Malgudi, where the events occurring in the rather uninteresting townspeople of Malgudi are described in an intriguing fashion. Apart from this, the language and the writing style used in the book would definitely help you better your essays in school. Therefore, I highly recommend you to read this classic book. Now we have with us I Am Malala by Malala Yousafzai. This is a famous autobiography of the very inspiring Malala, a young girl from Pakistan who fought for her civil rights of education, which even almost cost her own life. But her efforts did yield fruit, and she grew up to become the strong and ever formidable woman that she is. Whenever a speech, a song or an article is about someone or is closely attached to an individual, it is very human of us to easily get hinged onto it and become interested in that content. Similar is the case with autobiographies, which are a first-hand experience over life of someone in a written format. So it easily catches our attention, and as we go on reading them, we learn to perceive life experiences on a whole new level. In her autobiography, Malala talks about her childhood, her family, her nation, and almost everything that makes her Malala. This book is indeed beautiful and worth the read, and is definitely one of my favorite books. And last but not the least, we have The Secret Diary of Adrian Moore, aged 13 3/4 by Sue Townsend. If you are a fan of comedy and you want to have a very fun and hilarious read, then you should definitely go for this book. It is in the form of diary entries by the main character Adrian, who describes his day-to-day life. He talks about his school, his crush Dora, and his parents who are almost on the verge of divorce, and many other funny things that would make you have a good laugh while reading it. Often after cracking over something ridiculous, you might just step back and think, oh my god, that was kinda dark. But the central idea of this book is humor, so you might have to view it from that point of view only. This book has sequels, and what's more amazing is that it also has a whole television adaptation. Honestly, it's very entertaining and one of the books I absolutely love. I'm sure you would enjoy it too. So these are all the books I think you should start your reading journey with. I hope you like this video and let me know in the comment section below about your views and recommendations. Thank you for watching this video. Until then, see you next time. Bye.